Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's Tora Pt2 here with a new one. After a 3-week hiatus, but we're back and better with a part 2 to the series of what if Bardock saved Tuma. I switched the name around because after a little bit of research, found out it was Tuma or, either one. Does it really matter? But we're just gonna go with Tuma for right now. But I'm not gonna lie, I may switch up some of the future content, broaden the audience a bit, and hopefully get the ball rolling for more progress on this channel. But in the meantime, I'll be keeping up with the average content, third part out eventually. On next Thursday probably, or this Thursday, I don't know. It's gonna be dependent, but furthermore, let's jump into the wave. We return to Bardock, who has just fired a spirit cannon at Nail, with him quickly deflecting the blast as he goes on to defend, ducking and dodging Bardock's attack. Realizing the Saiyan is fighting in a blind rage for quickly neck-chopping Bardock as he falls to the ground, with Tuma coming in helping Bardock while getting in his battle stance as well, ready to combat the Namekian. But Nail assures he's not here for a fight, just curious of the reasoning of the two Saiyans being on Namek, with Tuma and Bardock explaining their situation as they return to Mori's village. As months begin to pass, with the two warriors making Namek their home, while training alongside Nail, increasing their power significantly. And let me mention, Nail is the strongest of the three, as before the Saiyans even arrived, he had a power level of 42,000, but after the months of training with the warriors, put him at 60,000. In my opinion, most definitely holding the advantage over the Saiyans, as Bardock started with 10,000, but after the fight with the Doria before its arrival on Namek, let's say put him at 25,000, give or take, as well with Tuma close behind with 20,000, noting his injuries were a little more severe than Bardock's, but placing the two after months at a max of 50,000, with Bardock a little above Tuma. And while they're both still behind Nail, but let's give her or take a few years, along with Zenkai's having some significant development, I might add, which abruptly places the two Saiyans close to Nail in power scale, with both of their power levels equal to one another. And also through the years they become Saiyan brothers in spirit and rivals, leaving to be the last of their race and constantly training together, becoming protectors of planet Namek and its Dragon Balls after discovering the existence through their discussions with elders of the planet, and Nail of course, who offers the Saiyans a chance to visit Elder Guru, the elder of all Namekians, to get their potentials unlocked, with Tuma very keen to, but Bardock more tempted to continue his training to seek power, but was very fascinated with the supposed Dragon Balls, often remembering his last moment with Gine as being on Namek, gave the Saiyan more time to reflect on his feelings towards how he treated his wife, and how he never had the chance to be better for her, to drop his Saiyan pride for once, and how he just often longed for a second chance. He often figured her and Kakarot had escaped to another world, hoping they would all reunite one day, as that kept him going for years of not knowing Kakarot is still alive and had been training on Earth. Until we cut to a time skip. It's age 762. Tuma, Bardock, and Nail all arrived at Elder Guru's after years of never getting their potentials unlocked, finally realizing they'll get a major boost in power. Nail had tried to get the two's potentials unlocked months after they arrived, but they chose not to due to their Saiyan pride and tendency to work more for power. Besides, Namek was a fairly peaceful place and never really saw a need to boost their power from where it was, until Tuma's scouter began picking up high power levels from a nearby Namekian village, along with Nail, as they began to sense very evil energy. But one in particular is vastly more powerful than the other energies on the planet. Bardock as well clenches his fist, knowing exactly what that energy is. He knew this day would come, and without another word, Bardock flies to the village in great speed, with Tuma and Nail right behind the Saiyan, with Nail exclaiming he can sense two energies close ahead. Tuma pointed it out, it was Zarbon and the Doria, as now both Saiyans are fired up ready to battle as they arrive on the scene, masking their energy for the time being, to witness the Doria harassing the Namekian child, before grabbing the kid demanding the Dragon Balls as the child looks on in fear. The elder of the village runs out as he begs the henchman to spare the child's life and take his life instead. But the Doria are happy to do so, as he knows if he instills enough fear, they'll give up the balls with no hesitation. As the Doria fire a blast at the elder, as Nail screams out before Tuma assures him to keep watching, as he looks over to see Bardock, who has left his position a few minutes earlier, and as the smoke clears below, Bardock stands in silence, only saying two words. Frieza, as the Doria looks over, recognizing this is Saiyan, a familiar one as well, and one he could have sworn had perished years ago, as the Doria drops the child, exclaiming to Bardock to be a ghost, as Bardock only points to his ear, telling him to check his scouter He promptly does, as he registers a power level of 81,000 and 60,000 suppressed. But why only 81,000, you might ask? Well, because yes, they may have got Zenkais over the years, and maybe 3 of them with training, but they weren't in all-out battles to the death. That would make the Zenkais more potent, with almost near-death experiences, but he's still detrimentally more powerful than Midoriya and Zarbon at this point, and even outclassing the Ginyu Force, excluding Captain Ginyu himself. But Midoriya looks on in fear as he backs away, not wanting to believe that a Saiyan was able to surpass him in power, especially this particular Saiyan, who he could have sworn had died all those years ago on Planet Meat. But Bardock wastes little to no time before Midoriya tries charging an attack, before he's met to the face with Bardock's hand, charging a similar attack, a spirit cannon.
What? How did you?
That was from my crew to you.
As he blasts the pink alien to ashes in the wind and looks up to Tuma, as Krillin and Gohan swiftly arrive after sensing high powers toward their location before Nail informs Tuma on who the other two were, while Tuma, curious himself, tells Bardock to look ahead as he as well notices the two before Gohan screams out, "Dad!" before flying to Bardock. Quite a development, I must say, but what do you guys think? Be sure to like and comment for feedback and a new What If topic, and I'll see you in the next What If Pizzo video. Peace.